Chicago. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Now at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. The pitch. That's in there, and we are underway.
1-1's the count.
The 0-2. And now 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in now, looks at that one inside. Tatis waits. And another ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. In the air, left side. Pham has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. First offering misses the mark. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. That one misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. Manny Machado, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. The wind and the pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Payoff pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Making a move at first. Here's the Padres pinch runner, Jose Azocar. And now it's Manny Machado.
Number 28, Jose Azocar.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Azocar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gallen checks on the runner. Azocar back easily. Righty delivers. And Manny gets a piece. The 0-2. That one is upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. And downstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Southside Park. And our pitcher tonight, Blake Snell. How about a scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
This is Corbin Carroll.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here comes a pitch. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Now 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And here it comes. Right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Ketel Marte swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. That to right. Tatis drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's Tommy Pham. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one upstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Profar makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. We played an inning, no score. Welcome back. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is down low. 2-1. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Here's a 2-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Jurickson Profar into San Diego on deck circle. "3-2," and that's ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. First pitch just misses. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Man supply, a left-hander, also throwing. And now 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
3-1 is on the way, and he walked him.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That's down and in.
Count 1-0.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is fouled back.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a pitch. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Here's the third baseman, Matthew Batten. First pitch, and he just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
One and two now. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So digging in now for San Diego, Brett Sullivan.
Oh, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. And ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back now at Southside Park. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Christian Walker.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, that's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Mantiply getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. And there's a ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Two now. Got him looking. And one away.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Making a move at second base. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Jake McCarthy. Alec Thomas now. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. And the throw out at third.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Josh Hader, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run on no hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left